Hello! Right, we are back. It is Tuesday. We flew back last night. It's 12:30. Yeah, we flew back last night. I didn't vlog anything really on holiday. I was having some downtime because it is actually a hell of a lot of mind space and work to constantly be thinking about what you need to capture and all that sort of stuff, and carrying cameras around at the beach and all that. So yeah, that was Spain. So it was really good. Feel really relaxed and really buzzing to come back now, super refreshed and motivated. However, we got into the Spanish way of life and was going to bed at like 1-2 o'clock out there and getting up at 10:30, 11 each day. So it was a bit of a shock waking up at 7 o'clock this morning, because we went to bed last night about 1:30 this UK time. We had to meet our builder at the project we were doing that started before we came away. We had to meet him there this morning to get an update and just discuss things, and then talk about all the other projects that we've got going through. We now have 7. We've confirmed that it's the 7th one being bought, which is mental good. Like I'm so just buzzing to do it. But I'm just trying to streamline everything and make sure everything runs as smooth as it can. We've got one that's been exchanged last Friday and it's completing next Friday. Is it 31st of August? So we had a project start yesterday. It's been sat there for a little while, a couple of weeks, empty. Anyway, stripping out has started, so we need to go there later because we've got to do the filming for a new vlog. So many vlogs to create, and then we've got to go back and film at the other project, update everyone here. Yeah, tons of stuff. So we came back, me and Alicia very tired. We went to McDonald's, we've got breakfast, because we don't normally get a McDonald's breakfast, but I kind of fancy it this morning. Grabbed some Red Bull, we've come back, we've got a million things to catch up on, because even just like, I sort of ran out of data a little bit. I had some data, but I didn't really check my phone. I've got a million messages, got loads of stuff like bins gone missing, no emergencies, but all these jobs that need doing. We've just spent the last couple of hours kind of replying to ending the contract, setting up a advert, replying to potential inquiries already, because as our brand is developing, we just get inquiries coming through even when we haven't got any adverts up. So I've been sorting all that out, replying to a few tenants, sorting issues there, speaking to a mate, tidying up a little bit. We still need to unpack. My mum, bless her, she when Dad picked me up last night, we went to my parents' house. They actually took Rocco, so I thought we were going to have Rocco today, but Rocco's been staying, he slept around there, but he didn't go to bed till, we left at about 12:10 last night. I had to get some diesel. That's why we were up late, so he was wide awake because he slept on the plane back. We got a 7 o'clock plane from Gibraltar, which you probably know. So he was awake. So all is good. So we have got an investor meeting. So our JV partner, one of them, two, we're meeting them tonight. I'm not sure what time or when and where, but I've got to go to a client's HMO to grab a key because the tenant left early whilst on holiday. But I said just leave the key, tidy everything. I'll check it and I can return your deposit. So we'll go get that key. We'll go to the other 2 projects, do all the filming, check work at the new project that started today, meet the client, pick up Rocco, and then we got to book flights and all that. It's just so many things to do on this list. It's about 20 or 30 odd jobs to do. Gibraltar, Jesus Christ, so cheap. I bought a litre of Jack Daniel's honey for just under 15 quid, and I bought a single barrel one for about 27 quid. Normally they're like 35, 40 odd or something like that, 45. It was like half price. It was ridiculously cheap. Some of it wasn't that cheap. Like if you bought a 3 litre one, it was 52 quid something, but obviously they're sub £15 for 1 litre. So if you bought just 3 1 litres, you'd pay 45. So I don't know what that was about. Bought some. We don't smoke, but we bought some cigarettes for people. Probably should have got my dad some tobacco, but I refused to fuel his smoking. Yeah, friends are alright, they're alright. No, but I just disagree. He quit and now he's smoking again, so it is stupid. If you haven't quit, then it's fine. Anyway, my dad's got a new car because my mum and dad going on holiday soon. They've been a bit unfortunate with money. Obviously, they both don't earn that much, to be fair. And they just spent 4,700 on a new car because my dad's car broke. He got 500 quid for it. They spent loads of money on it, doing it up, and that's exactly why we've got a lease car and a PCP contract car, because I just want fixed costs. It's just Cars braking all the time, just absolutely stupid. You know, and he's got a Volvo, so they're not exactly like crap cars. They should run quite well. But anyway, and then they paid for like their dishwasher to be fixed. He came out, and a week later it broke, and then they paid for him to come back out again, and then he was like, yeah, that is actually broke now, it's something different. Well, I don't know, they're getting mugged off, but obviously stuff. Oh, I don't know, so I feel sorry for them because they're going to New Orleans soon, and you know,
for their 30th
wedding anniversary, and yeah, it's just bad news. Being away on holiday taught me about reading again and how I actually like really enjoyed reading. So I read How to Own the World and subsequently now invest in the Fundsmith. So I don't know if you remember one of the vlogs, like one of the last couple of vlogs about setting up our highway system, but we now have £100, that's the minimum investment, going into Fundsmith, and in theory we'll never touch that money, so that wealth side will then grow. I have invested in Fundsmith, which is actually quite a risky share. It's a bull market, and they have like 60% of their, you know, the funds in America, 20% in England. So you've got 80% in these two countries, with only like 6% in a Spanish IT company, and like 5%, 4%, whatever. So it's not really diversified that well, but it's done like over the last 5 years, got 150% return. Annualized over those years, which is ridiculously good, but it is a bull market. I'm fully aware of that. I've been really reading up on stocks and shares and world economy and stuff like that, and yeah, it's just really grabbed my interest. So there's two other funds that I would potentially invest in, which is a 7IM Adventurous Fund, which is a global like multi-asset funds, bonds, equity, shares, property, infrastructure, all that sort of stuff. Is very diversified. They've got a 50% annualized return over the last 5 years, which is pretty bloody good. But the guy who wrote How to Own the World, he's got a fund now, but it's literally just coming up to a year old. It's not really performed that well, so that's super risky. So I don't know if it's once we can get another £100, put it into 7IM because they've got proven, or even Vanguard because Vanguard's pretty good, or do I risk it and go with him? All pretty interesting. Let me show you this as well. Bought some gold. This is so sick. Can you hold that? Love this. Look at this. So the size of this, look at this. I don't know if you can see that. Let's see if I can zoom in. No, you can't really see it. Jesus, but look at it, it's like a micro sim. Yeah, and I've got a Black Panther thingy. I'll tell you what, I will put a picture in now. Yeah, so you can see that up close. 1 gram of gold. It's the purest gold. It's 24 karat. You can't get any purer than that. Cost me like 45 quid, something like that. Nearly 50 quid for that tiny bit. The silver is the purest silver you can get. It's 0.999. It's an ounce, but actually, like, silver is about £15 an ounce, something like that. At the time of purchasing that, I paid 33 for that. Because it's a coin, it's meant to be more valuable because it's collectible, but we'll see about that. Obviously, something I read in How to Own the World is that all the gold that has ever been mined in the world could be put into 2 Olympic-sized swimming pools. And so apparently silver, there should be 16 times more silver than there is gold in the world, and silver has a lot more commercial use for it. And actually, like, I can't remember the exact example, but the price for silver, you know, should be $75 a gram or whatever it was, but it's actually like 16 or something like that, which means there should, in theory, be a good curve of going up where it actually reaches its value of what it's worth. Then don't forget, as all of like the developing countries, they get richer and richer and richer, they'll want gold and stuff like that. So I think gold and silver is a solid investment and has been for long, centuries and centuries and centuries. But if you read How to Own the World, it does say sort of what 20% of your 10 to 20% of your investing and saving should be in gold to beat inflation. So I need to get this valued. Me and my mum can't remember if we paid six or £700 for this, and that was like when I was 18, so I'm 29 now, so it could have gone up in value. We figured out from doing a bit of research that this, my mum says she paid like 30 years ago £200 for this, but it's only 9 carat, which means it's only 37.5%. So I don't know either if my mum got mugged off, which could be very true, because I put into a calculator of how much is your gold worth, scrap gold. Apparently it's only worth 180 quid. So in theory it should be worth tons if it was. So that and this needs to get valued. We're now I just wanted to buy that gold and silver. You're not meant to if you follow his plan, but I just wanted to get in. So I'm just like that. Alicia, anything else to report? Yeah, so just reading. I just really enjoyed reading. So I kind of like the stock to share stuff like that. So just made me want to get into make sure I read enough throughout the week, because usually I'm too busy. But I think it's just nice to sit back and relax and just take in some knowledge. Obviously, I read listen to a lot of audiobooks. So yeah, I also created for Alicia's sister and her boyfriend my recommended personal development / money / whatever you want to call it, books to read, and in what specific order. So I've given that to them. If you want a copy, give me an email, which should be down below, or contact me somehow on Facebook or whatever. I'll send it to you. I'm obviously quite excited about that, because I'll be sending that to, or giving it to my kids, and I'll make them read it in that order as well. Alicia, have you got anything to add? Good holiday?
I wouldn't say the holiday was relaxing because of having kids with us. But it was enjoyable. But it was literally a conveyor belt of putting on sun creams, watching kids in the pool and whatever, but it was good fun. So yeah, I wouldn't say we've chilled, but I'd say that we've had good times.
Yeah, we read. Really nice food. Alicia's dad was cooking like tuna, fish, like I think as you saw, that sort of food, like even just the chicken was really nice out there. Sausages,
Fish and salt.
Fish and salt, I would have seen a picture.
Yeah,
so the fish was cooked in salt.
Yeah.
Just tastes really nice.
Tuna in escabeche, which is like I don't actually know, I think it's like vinegar and onions and stuff. It's encebollado, which we had it at a restaurant at a tapas bar, and it was nice, and then my auntie made it, and it was just so good. So yeah, I've literally stuffed myself. I didn't plan to, but I couldn't help it.
Good though, wasn't it? The flight yesterday, BA flight was good. Rock enjoyed it. Yeah.
I see my family in Gibraltar.
Yeah, we saw Alicia's mum's family in Gibraltar. That was really nice. Just chatting to them, seeing what they're doing on the rock. House prices there are ridiculous. Talking all that sort of stuff. Just super interesting, old Gibraltar. It's all done in pounds.
My mum's cousin.
Yeah.
Her son has got a really big YouTube channel, where literally he's got like what was Nicky saying?
It was like 300,000 or coming up to 500,000.
Yeah, something like that. I can't remember. Basically, I think he's called Jeracraft, and he does like.
We'll link it.
Yeah, he does Minecraft. I'm not even a gamer, so I haven't got a clue.
Yeah,
videos, and he's got loads and loads of followers, so that's really cool. Unfortunately, he wasn't there because apparently Mondays is his worst day to do anything. He's always busy, but yeah, maybe we'll sort of catch up with him another time. Yeah, saw my mum's family. We don't get to see all the time. Don't know really. Back to work today. I don't know if Ollie said, because I've not really been paying attention to what he said, but we literally feel jet lagged today.
Yeah, I did talk about that, obviously.
Yeah, I don't know. I just feel really, really tired. Although I'm feeling a bit better now, but this morning I just could not open my eyes, and we had to go and have a meeting at 8:30 with the builder to see what's going on site. I'm going to put this up like this. Oh, Jesus, I hate this thing. Yeah, anyway. So, we had to go and have a conversation with the builder this morning to see what was going on. And to be honest, not a lot's gone on whilst we've been away. Oh, this thing is really annoying me.
Stop it.
No, because it wobbles. There you go. Anyway. So yeah, we had to go and have a meeting with the builder this morning to see what's going on. Not a lot has happened at the property. If I'm copying stuff that you've said, then say. But yeah, the building control have been a pain in the arse. So basically, they were hoping to get on with the conservatory, and they've not been able to because building control literally. I think it was like a miscommunication. They told building control like way back in early August. And then building control basically said that because works had started without them having anything to do with it, they were kind of taking full control of the building control. And our builder said, no, the rest of the house is gone on, but that doesn't need building control. It's just the conservatory that we're needing it for. Anyway, the council have taken control over it all, which is basically mean that they can't start anything until today. And because of that, they couldn't do stuff in the other, in some of the other rooms upstairs, like the bathrooms upstairs, because that's dependent on the conservatory and blah, blah, blah. So it's really frustrating. Not that it's anyone's fault. It's not definitely not the builder's fault, because they've done everything they needed to do. It's just the council being a pain in the arse. One of the areas that could have gone on, because it's got nothing to do with the conservatory, has been held up because of needing UK power networks to come in, and they couldn't come in until, I can't remember when it is, I think it's like a week or so's time. So yeah, unfortunately we've come back and the house isn't in too different situation as it was before. All the wiring and stuff has been done, but now that they've got the go-ahead, hopefully now we should sort of fly with it. So we'll see how that goes in the next couple of weeks. But I've now got to write an email to our client basically saying what's not happened, basically. So it is what it is, you know. At the end of the day, like I said, no one's not done their job, well, apart from building control. But it's just managing disappointment. That's part of our job, is to manage disappointment, because it happens quite a lot. Not, you know, these things happen. You uncover something that you weren't expecting, and it costs a lot more money, and you have to convey that to the client and say, really sorry, we've uncovered this that wasn't expected, and it's going to cost you an extra, you know, sometimes £1,000. And that's what we had with the bloody chimney. £1,000 to knock down a chimney that no one had even seen. So it's, you know, it's having to convey this. So that's my job today, getting back into the thick of it. I think I'm now on my second cup of coffee within an hour or so. So I think I'm probably good to go now. Anyway, yeah, no, like I said, I mean, we spoke to Ricky today about getting the schedule of work. So he'll hopefully come back to us in, you know, the next sort of couple of days with that. So then we can sort of say, okay, so we can start putting in line the carpet people and the furniture people and whatever. So
hello everyone. Right, we've just been to one of our clients' properties because the tenant moved out. I've picked up the key. We now came here. The guys have ripped out, so check out this place. So we've just done our introduction video. I now need to take pictures of this place. And then we are going to do this again at another project.
We've got to do the update at another project.
Yeah.
The one that's further ahead than this one. We've got to go
Yeah.
and do the weekly update at that one. Did you say we're going out for dinner?
Yeah. Oh no. Yeah.
So then we're going out for dinner with the client of ours. Ollie and I are debating where to go. I think we've settled on a restaurant, very important. And yeah, we've got to sign paperwork with our client because we're buying a house with them, so buying a property. So we've got paperwork to sign, to send off to the, I can't even remember who it's for. Solicitor? No, I don't think it's for the solicitor. I think it's for the mortgage broker. So yeah, sending all that stuff, and then got to pick up Rocco, and then our day is done. How exciting.
Morning guys. So yeah, yesterday we filmed loads of stuff. So what I'm doing today is, as you can see here, so for the weekly vlog, which I do now, I've got content here. I'm creating a Spain stuff, so I've literally got loads of stuff on my phone uploading, and then Alicia films. I haven't even watched that, but they're quite long videos, so I'll watch all that. And I think you've probably already seen the little mashup clip that I would have done, but look, if you look here as well, it's got a little folder. So where we filmed at one site, I'm sort of just breaking down the episodes there, and also starting a new vlog here. So I'm just getting it all organised, so I know that it's all in folders and there. So first of all, got to edit up a video for my mentor. Secondly will be probably VCC vlogs. That'll be a big job to do. Thirdly, I'll do the new vlog because I need to create a new intro and all that sort of stuff. And then fourth, I'll do the vlog that we started a few weeks ago, 5 weeks ago, whatever it is. So 4 massive video editing projects to do today. People to reply to. I've got a meeting at 2 o'clock. So it's going to be busy. I feel tired. I've had little sleep because we went out with an investor last night, who's our joint venture partner, to be fair, which was bloody lovely. Like, really enjoyed it. I had a steak Philly cheese sandwich with brie on a side with hazelnut and garlic. It was beautiful. But yeah, when we finished up, his train had literally just left the station, and normally every half hour to Brighton from Three Bridges. But this one was a 15-minute gap, so we didn't want to leave him by himself, so we went for a quick drink. But he didn't get the... Well, we dropped him off at 10:30. So by the time we got back to my parents, picked up Rocco, came back, and then already tired from the day, because we got up early, I had to return a deposit and grab some pictures, actually, for one of the vlogs from Rightmove, because they're still on there, so... At least we got that. But when I say grab pictures, you can't steal them. I've had to screenshot them, so they look a bit crap. But there you go. It was better than nothing. Yeah. So I've had 2 Red Bulls now, and I've been trying to watch a few vlogs to get some inspiration. So I'm going to get into the mix. So I will see you later. Right, it's now 1:45. I spent probably 3 hours doing my mentors video. I'm not sure why it took so long. It's quite a big. It's only 12 minutes, but that's longer than his usual ones. But it took me a bit of time to do that. It's a bit fiddly, but I've done that, uploaded it. I've done episode 6 of the Chichester Close video, done that quickly. Then I've watermarked all the pictures, well, about 6 pictures for that. And then I've watermarked some of the pictures for the, I didn't watermark all of them, might quickly do it now. For the new vlog that we're gonna do. So later, we're having a meeting now at 2 o'clock with some investors. Then after that, before 5 o'clock, we've got to get Rocco. Hopefully I can start. I've got to do VCC vlog this one, and I've got to create a new intro and all that sort of stuff for the other one. So it's busy. And then yeah, signing paperwork and all that sort of stuff. I said to Rocco I'd play with him tonight as well. So yeah, keeping you in the loop. Have a look at this. You can come here. Open up the folders. It's not here actually. Oh, not even showing you, am I? I'm sorry. Very loud and annoying. Oh. Drop that in here. Is that any good? Where's the watermark? Oh, hang on. Yeah, not sure where that went, but there you go, watermark there. Click save. Imports that to desktop. See the watermarks, and that's it. Boom, 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 and they're all saved here. Whack them in there. Whack that in there. Highlight. Sorry, hang on. Do that, open. That's it. So I had to nick this off Rightmove. So I've got these little stupid things, but yeah, I couldn't film there. So that's, yeah, some before pictures. So there you go, that's how you watermark. Simple stuff, but make your pictures look a bit more professional. Right, hello. What day is it today? Thursday. It's now 2:30. We had 2 viewings this morning on one of our rooms. I don't think one... basically, yeah, I think I really like the girl, one of them. I don't think the other one's going to take it, which actually suits. The other one's like definitely interested. She's already texted, asking about the next steps again and blah blah blah. So that's cool. We've had actually like another inquiry come in on my phone. I haven't had a chance to look, and I've had 2 others. One's actually pulled out because she needs the room on the 5th of September, not the 12th. Anyway, then we've popped over to Crawley, Alicia took something back, and then we've gone to meet our investor at his site. Just discussing a few bits and bobs really, and then we just started chatting to one of our neighbours who we tried to knock on his door before we were buying it, but he actually didn't pick up twice. So yeah, just been chatting to him for ages, showing him around what's going on. So now we're going back, hopefully do some more work. We've got tons of stuff to do.
I had to stop Ollie chatting to the neighbour because we've got stuff to do. So I was trying to think of an excuse, and all I came up with was we've got to go.
Okay. Yeah.
Which is as good as any excuse. But yeah.
Alright, morning guys, it is Friday. We have had a slow morning because we've had Rocco this morning, so we've chilled out a little bit. Alicia washed her hair, which takes ages and all that sort of stuff. We're now at our solicitors. We're dropping in some paperwork, 2 lots of paperwork for 2 different things. Alicia's, we were going to go to Tesco's and return some clothes, but she's left it in the other car. But now we're going to just check out a potential property for a client. Just, yeah, we're going to go have a look, going to Crawley. Then we're coming back, and then it's now like 11:23. We've got to go into Croydon for 2 o'clock because we're sort of taking over the end of a project, which we've kind of like been on and off gonna do that. It's kind of got to a stage, and yeah, the clients, project managers, it's all fallen through, so we're just going to finish it off. This is, you know, it's not too much. We're going to see what needs to happen, but because we're going to, Alicia's going out in Epsom tonight, we're sort of going to go back after all of this. She'll get ready, then we'll go to the site, and then we'll go to a friend's house where I'm going to spend the rest of the evening there. So that's our plan. Happy Friday. No, it's alright, I've already checked. Oh. Money. Hey guys, Sunday morning, it's 10:30 and we did actually set about leaving at 9:30, so we are mega late. But before that, Alicia went out with some friends on Friday night. She got absolutely wasted, and yesterday was a write-off. And well, we didn't get back here till like 3 in the morning, so I was literally knackered. So I like slept like half a day yesterday on the couch and just chilled out with Rocco, really. So it's a bit of a wasted day, but you need to have some days refreshed and all that, like to chill out and whatever. Right now, we've got to go film both our other vlogs and take pictures, so it should be quite a quick round trip. And we've got to go and meet someone who we're buying a house off as well, but it's 10:30 and we were meant to be with my sister at 12 o'clock because she's got a baby shower starting at 1 o'clock, hers. And we're going to help set up. I literally don't see how we're going to have the time to do that now, to help set up, so we'll be lucky to get there for 1. So we're in a mad rush, so let's see how we go.
One photo of me and you.
Yeah, and I bet to take a photograph.
Doing what?
You're vermin. What's vermin?
That's what you meant to say earlier.
Oh, what's that? Oh, it's thinking. Okay, so what we're doing, the prediction thing. Hello! Darling.
Oh my god,
stick, and then we'll tell me if you got everything, yeah? Or we swap around? No, we'll, right. Right, number 1,
He's just seen the nappy.
Bounty. Yay! Number 2,
Number 2.
just plain chocolate, dark chocolate.
Technically, green and black is right.
What did you put down?
We thought black chocolate, we went on.